No.
But there was a different kind of scam a couple of years ago, a picture or a video rather of a homeless guy. If I recall the story correctly, it was like a phone video of a homeless guy with a gun, just like, and he started the video, if I recall, like Mr. Beast, where he's like, "Hey guys, check out my content," and then he walked over and killed a homeless guy, another homeless, just shot him in the head, sitting on the sidewalk.
I remember this.
Like, you remember
killer.
that one. Oh, I didn't realize he got
that was happening for like a week or so. Yeah, he killed like a couple people.
I remember the guy who was going around executing sleeping homeless. Like he would just go up to a sleeping homeless person and just shoot them and walk away.
Yeah, when I lived in the city about 7 years ago or so, before I moved up to a nice county, there was a legitimate hammer murderer making his way around downtown St. Louis. And what he would do is he would beat people to death with a hammer. He would cudgel you to death, or more likely, he was beating homeless people to death with a hammer exactly like what Kyle's holding.
It was this hammer.
It was that hammer. You bought it up. And he was just executing people.
No,
it's such a fucking humiliation. It's a humiliation for our once great city. And
he's lucky he didn't bump into this guy I know from St. Louis with the Homer Simpson skull.
He's lucky. He would have dented his hammer on my my thick skull, my Neanderthal skull. Yeah, it stinks. It stinks like living there. Tom, you live in do you say where you live?
I live in the general DC area.
Okay.
I've spent a lot of time living in yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. God, like I've like a month ago, like I swear to God, at this point, I get canceled probably once a month for like an increasingly silly thing each time. But yeah, like I got so many people upset at me like last month because I said that I think it's bad to throw used syringes on the sidewalk. And it's
who could be mad at that?
And it's like,
such a hot take.
What are you, some kind of fascist? And it's like, it's used syringes.
Yeah, it's unbelievably dangerous.
At least throw them in the trash. Come on.
I wonder if you would have taken heat if it had been cigarette butts.
I mean, probably from a different group of people, but it's also like I don't care about that. It's
cigarette smokers are the kindest of vice users of all. They bend at the whims of the public time and time again. You've never seen, maybe you've seen a psycho light one up on a plane, but it's usually like because they're drunk and it's a reflex and they're immediately like, "Oh my God, what have I done?" That reaction they're having, that fear, "Oh my God, what have I done?" Society has turned them into bitches. There used to be smoking fucking sections that were bigger than the non-smoking sections, goddammit. Y'all are the weird ones for not liking nicotine. That was the way of the day. And we've completely gone the other way. Those people are happy to do whatever they can do to not bug you with their vice. Smokers are great. And they're kind. Like, I bet if you went I bet if you're trying to bum some cocaine or bum some
no one ever says, "Let me bum some coke." That's
come on,
not really a thing.
Those are
fighting words.
I feel like pot smokers, even less violent, right? They don't get grumpy. If anything, they get chill. And sharing doobie, I don't even know what these things are.
That's what they call them.
Yeah, sharing doobies is like part of the culture, right?
Yeah, a reefer.
Yeah. They're calling it
Pour
the
me
devil's
a
lettuce
tall glass
nowadays.
of doobies and let's get wild.
What would you call the thing you pass around? A blunt?
A joint?
A blunt or a joint.
Well, blunt is like a different thing. So what you're going for is like a hand-rolled marijuana cigarette. So that
blunts suck. Joints are all right.
I like blunts too. Blunts hit hard. I like that nicotine punch.
I don't need that fucking grape flavored wrap.
I want peach first of all, and we're going to get wild with it.
You smoking backwoods?
No, I get like a
backwoods.
If I were actually going to do it, I would get like wraps that are made for weed. Like one of our sponsors sent us a bunch, and they smell like strawberry shortcake. Like they smell so good.
Those were so strong it was inappropriate.
The like fruitiness of them.
No, the power of how high I got when I smoked them.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
those wraps didn't have weed in them already?
Mm-mm.
Oh, mine are still in the package.
Oh, I was thinking about the tubular ones we got that were pre-rolled and they had the crystals on the end. Those fucked me up. It was
Those are great too. Yeah, that's a different thing though.
Tom, I saw like what you were talking about with the syringe thing, and I think I saw your tweets like arguing with people about it, where you were just like, "Hey, morons! If you're trying to associate fascism with no syringes on the street and less murder and less crime, you're gonna turn people towards that. So please reevaluate your perspectives on these things and realize, regardless of affiliation, we should be pushing this away."
Yeah, because it's like I don't think it's that much to ask for, to be like, okay, like things that you don't want to step in: needles, human shit, dead bodies. Like it's like, okay, that's like a baseline, and people are like, I don't know, that's pretty
reasonable. Is that fascist? I don't think so. I think that's just normal people wanting a normal place to live.
So I go through a lot of needles. I use TRT and some other legal stuff that I'm prescribed that I inject. And I leave behind a lot of needles. And I am so aware of how like the sight of used needles skeeves people out. Like you don't know what I'm doing if you glance at them, you don't know like what I have. If I see a used needle sitting there, I'm thinking like that might be an AIDS dart. That might be an AIDS dart right there, the one that ruins my life. That's an AIDS dart. Like as far as I'm concerned, it is. If I see an unattended fucking sharp needle. So when I dispose of them, I do a really good job. Like I put them in a special container. I put the caps back on. I put them in a bottle. I get rid of them.
Like anything, as long as it's not just throwing it on the ground like a used Zin. Which, because it's like it'll be it'll be like on the stoop of my building, like just walking down onto and it's like really like not even in the trash can, just like it's still got blood on it.
It just fell out of his vein and then went where it lay before it fell.
It's all bent and crooked.
Yeah.
I'd have to find the post, but there was a funny one about someone in East St. Louis who posted a picture in a bathroom and was like, how the hell are people breaking into a Sharps container? What are you doing? Why would you steal from that?
You get all of it and you boil it out and then you dehydrate it and you get the little bit of heroin that was missed.
You get one more disgusting and scary out of it. Oh my god.
I don't even reuse my needles. Like the idea of reusing a needle skeeves me out, and it's like my needle and everything's like sterilized. I pulled a needle out of my ass one time and like the angle was funny. And I had the needle was bent like almost all the way over because I had like, it takes a long time to squeeze a whole syringe. It ached. A lot of the shots in the ass ache real bad. If I'm being honest, if you don't go slow, I'm putting so much liquid in the muscle tissue that you can like bruise it internally if you inject yourself like a turkey.
That L-carnitine stuff.
Yeah, L-carnitine. Yeah.
But you're good. You have more experience taking shots in the ass than anyone I know.
Oh, you have no idea. No, I do though. I would. Last time when I got that injection at the doctor a few years ago, I was like, please let me inject myself. I know what I'm doing, and you're gonna hurt me.
Did they let you?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she was cool. She probably could have lost her medical license for that. That doesn't seem too kosher to let me do the injection.
It seems like with the homeless
not
issue,
if she keeps the pills coming, we won't.
It seems like Reagan really fucked us on that homeless shit by shutting down all the asylums.
Come on, that's not the answer though.
That's a huge answer. These people are mentally ill.
You're wanting to house them. No, you can't house them like so many medium shirts you'll never fit in again. You can't just tuck them away. So
first of all, I since I was 14, I've never fit into a medium. So
well, if not insane asylums, then are we back to the big slingshot idea? What do we do with the homeless?
I think that they need to be evaluated and triaged.